Why do some airlines feel stressful and frustrating, while others may feel more welcoming, even though they're all basically offering the same product? Peter Georgescu's October 13, 2025 Forbes article, What Can We All Learn from Delta's Culture, argues that Delta Airlines stands out mainly because of how it treats its employees, not because of any major differences in either its planes or services. This article connects to our class because it shows how leadership communication, employee development, and empowerment help to shape workplace relationships and performance, which directly ties back to superior subordinate communication. To start off, Georgescu explains that Delta's main strength is what he refers to as their culture of care. So even though most airlines are pretty similar, Delta employees often seem to come off more positive and engaged. The article suggests that this comes from leadership focusing on respect, appreciation, and ongoing employee development rather than just simple task performance. Another major point is Delta's profit sharing incentive. Employees receive a part of the company's profits each year. So, for example, in 2024, that number was over $1 billion. Georgescu goes on to explain that this isn't just about money, but it sort of acts as a form of employee empowerment, giving workers a sense of ownership and connection to their organizational success. The article also dives into Delta's Employee Council, which gives workers from different roles a chance to communicate directly with leadership. This reflects both upward communication and a more hands-on management approach, where employees are encouraged daily to contribute ideas and feedback. When evaluating this article, it clearly connects to our course concepts about superior subordinate relationships. For example, the Employee Council demonstrates upward communication, while profit sharing and recognition represent supportive downward communication. Together, these can create a positive communication climate built on both trust and respect. The article also does a good job of highlighting on the idea of employee empowerment. So when employees feel trusted and included, they're much more motivated and engaged, which directly reflects different stages of empowerment development, from simply performing tasks effectively to collaborating with others and even contributing ideas into leadership decisions. However, empowerment also has potential downsides. For one, it requires fairness and consistent communication. Otherwise, employees might feel excluded or may be skeptical. Now, this article doesn't fully explore all of these disadvantages, which may be one possible limitation. Another strength here is that this article shows how communication and empowerment function as strategies for organizational effectiveness. Delta appears to use a collaborative management approach rather than a strictly hierarchical one, which supports engagement and stronger workplace relationships. So even with a few limitations here, I would recommend this article because it provides a clear example of how leadership communication, empowerment, and management style interact to help shape organizational culture. In conclusion, Georgescu's article shows that Delta's success is largely influenced by its employee-focused culture, empowerment practices, and strong superior subordinate communication. For this course, the article reinforces that leadership is not only about directing work, but also about developing employees, encouraging participation, and building trust. Factors that contribute to both personal empowerment and organizational effectiveness. So, next time you think about why one airline might feel more welcoming than another, the answer may not lie in the plane or the seat itself, but rather the communication, empowerment, and leadership relationships happening behind the scenes every day.